Welcome to Hollywood Hits, where we bring you the hottest, the latest, and the most exciting in entertainment. I'm Ariel Tawil.
I'm Denise Cabello.
All right, on this week's show, we see the latest from Alexander Skarsgård. But first, Denise, what's in theaters?
Ariel, I'm excited about this one. Fans have been waiting over 14 years
Woo!
to see another one in this franchise. We're talking Final Destination Bloodlines in theaters now.
Drinks all around.
Is this the perfect summer movie? Or not?
Movie. It's the...
That's going to make me think of every single bar. Like, what if they break something?
Yeah, when I was like looking up the fun facts,
gotta love
it's like,
the
you know,
one you
people
got.
still will switch lanes when they're driving behind a car with the logs, and I'm
Oh,
from
yeah.
Final Destination 2. Like,
you got it.
you can never look at the thing the same way.
I held him off for years.
Charlie, get up here.
He's a relentless son of a bitch.
But also, like, why is your rake under
Triplet.
But it's all the
Won't stop till he
misdirection.
finishes the job.
I think we know what's going to happen.
Death is coming for our family.
I said,
Actually, I don't know if anything happened.
Yeah.
I just realized.
Yeah, here it comes.
All the freak accidents. See, I can watch these.
What's happening to us?
Yeah.
Years
The,
ago,
like,
This type of
slasher.
scary. Yeah.
It started it all. I saw what death was about to do.
God.
I saved a lot of lives that night.
Everyone needs to get off the dance floor!
Lives that were never meant to be saved. But death doesn't like it when you mess with his plans. This book, it will show you everything you need to know to keep our family safe.
So she, like,
It all started with
Yes.
Grandma.
Okay.
Death is coming for us
So it's
because we were never supposed to
Like
exist.
the grandmother did that, like,
Only
saved
by
lives back in the
embracing
60s.
death will it
Outdated
pass you
and
by.
now it's cutting for the whole family because nobody in the family is even supposed to
maybe
exist.
that's not actually coming for our family. Because that would be crazy.
wait.
Because if they weren't, if they died when they were supposed to,
Good luck.
they wouldn't have started their families. So, are you a fan of the original
Yes.
franchise?
Yes. I can watch, like, this kind of scary, I can watch.
Slasher.
Yes.
That's right up your alley.
Yeah.
Okay, well then get ready for this one.
Okay.
But we've waited a long time.
Yeah, I didn't realize it'd been 14 years.
14 years since the last Final Destination. That was number 5, but Final Destinations started in 2000. One was in 2000, and this is the 6th movie of the Final Destination franchise. So
Why'd they
fans
wait
are,
so long?
I think they just wanted to rebirth it. I think that
Okay.
5 kind of ended that storyline, the first storyline of Final
Okay.
Destination. So they just wanted to rebirth it, and I'm excited for this. The
Yeah.
concept is a little twisted. Someone who should have died years ago, the grandmother,
Okay.
she saved a whole group of people. They all had families, so now death is coming for the entire family. Well, let's talk about death, because in the film, the connection to death is played by actor Tony Todd. Now, we know him as Candyman, the original Candyman.
Okay.
He's super creepy. We also know him from Final Destinations 1, 2, 5, and then he was a voice in 3. So he's throughout this entire franchise. But this is his last film. He passed away, but not before reprising this role, which
Wow.
he wanted to do it. He set out in his mind he was going to do it, and he did it, and he
Love
finished
it.
it. Yeah. So excited that he's part of the franchise. But another cool fact about Final Destination Bloodlines, it set a world record.
Ooh, we love world records on the show.
World records. They have a 71-year-old stunt woman. She came out of retirement for this movie. She is the oldest person to be set on fire on camera.
That's cool.
Isn't that cool? They're still trying to confirm it with Guinness Book of World Records, but they have it on tape, so the proof is there. Yeah.
Very, very cool. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, up next, we're switching gears to something that is being called a psychological musical starring The Weeknd and Jenna Ortega.
Death is nothing at all.
Lots of death in this show today.
it does not count. Everything remains exactly how it was. Whatever we were to each other.
Jenna Ortega's everywhere.
Yes.
Oh, Barry.
Very.
Call me by the
He's creepy too.
You think Barry's creepy?
name.
Yeah.
He was in that film with
Oh, are you talking about Saltburn?
Yes.
I didn't see it, but
he was creepy.
ugh.
He was like vindictive.
Stop self-doubting. You're fucking invincible.
Ooh, he has his accent. Is that the Weeknd?
Yeah.
Abel. Excuse me, Mr. Abel. Mr.
I know this
The
is all
Weeknd.
really intense, but I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm really sorry about this. I really am.
Is she gonna kill him?
What the fuck is going on?
What? I agree,
I know,
Abel.
I know.
What is going on?
Hello?
Three very unlikely actors that I've seen working together.
Yeah, but it makes sense.
Call me by the old familiar name.
Did she say Abel?
So that left you feel like you have no idea
Yeah.
what's going on.
Where are we? What's happening?
What
What is this movie about?
Which I appreciate. It's totally ambiguous right
Yeah,
now.
uh-huh.
You see The Weeknd, or as we like to call him by his first name, Abel.
Abel.
Yes, Abel is his first name. He's playing a singer, performer. You've got Jenna Ortega, who leads you to believe she might be doing something evil. And then you've got Barry. You're kind of like, what are you doing here?
What are
Barry?
you doing here?
Yeah. There is a lot of just like psychological thriller, edge of your seat, what's going to happen next.
Trailers leaving too much ambiguity versus exposing too much. Do you like that?
So that's what I really appreciated about this trailer. Like, I feel like a lot of trailers are about 2.5 minutes to 3 minutes long, which is a lot of time to tell a story.
Yes.
Even though you're condensing it, there's still a lot being told.
Yeah, you can
and that's
get a
not
full
enough
story
Yeah,
from
you get
that.
yeah. But this one, it did take up I think about 2 minutes, but it leaves you just like wondering, what am I watching? What is going on? Like, what is the actual story?
Yes.
Next up, we're going to actually talk about a couple of things coming to Apple TV Plus. So don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Hollywood Heads. Next up, we take a look at a documentary that features a civil rights movement that was started in 1988.
There's a firestorm this evening at Gallaudet University.
You're done.
The world's only deaf university.
The time was now to light a match.
The school's board of trustees bypassed 2 deaf candidates for the school's presidency
Oh my gosh.
in favor of a woman who can hear.
We wanted to scream out. But how do you scream out in our language?
Wow.
Yeah.
We knew we would have to have a plan.
Together, we're united.
We pull all the fire alarms. And everyone would know to go outside.
The lights started flickering, and I could feel the vibration.
Wow. This is so cool.
We locked all the gates.
And students blocked any entrance to the campus. My grandfather called me and he said, "Oh, Lord."
According to these, please, you'll be arrested. Oh, upon the sidewalk, sir.
We give up our soul in order to get a deaf president.
Oh my gosh.
It wasn't just about getting a deaf president. It was more than that.
We couldn't accept a leader who didn't understand our world.
Yeah.
She said deaf people are not ready to function in a hearing world.
Ooh,
You
girl.
heard it right.
I did not say that.
This is not just a protest. It's a revolution. We hear all the time, you can't, you can't. No, not this time. Death can.
Isn't that cool?
Oh my gosh, I love.
So this is actually co-directed by Niall DeMarco.
I know him.
Yes, and Davis Guggenheim. So Niall DeMarco is a very handsome man who won America's Next Top Model.
Yes.
And then Davis Guggenheim has worked on films like He Named Me Malala, still a Michael J. Fox movie, and Waiting for Superman.
Okay.
So he's very in tune with documentaries
Storyteller.
and storytelling.
Yeah.
Niall DeMarco asked the 4 students if he could make a movie about them, a documentary, and they were just absolutely in for it because it's a deaf person making a movie about deaf
Telling
people
their story.
and making their telling their story and representing.
Yeah. So after you get all the feels from that one, this is a crazy one. It's called Murderbot. It's starring Alexander Skarsgård, and it's streaming on Apple TV.
I am a security unit, or SEC unit. I was built to protect and obey humans, and humans are idiots. But now that I've hacked my programming, I can do whatever I want.
Is this Alexander Skarsgård's
As
voice?
long as they don't find out.
He's the robot.
Kind of sounds like Steve Carell.
Now, let's talk security. We need you to select a SEC unit to take on the mission. This is the newest model available.
What's the one behind there?
That's a refurbished model.
Oh, look at that piece of crap. Oh, wait, that's me.
Which one's the least expensive? That one, but you get what you pay for.
True.
Wouldn't be so creepy if it didn't stand so still. Shh, you can hear us.
I can't.
I could. I just didn't care. I was watching the entertainment channels on the company's satellites. I watched 7,532 hours of content. Shows like The Rise and Fall of Sanctuary Moon.
Did you sleep with that bot? Stars, Captain.
What now? Run! Stay calm. It'll be okay.
I didn't know it has a face.
Yeah, it's kind of a sweet face.
Stop staring at me.
I wasn't. Stop staring at me.
It's funny.
I have been noticing some anomalies with the SEC unit.
Uh-oh.
And when I plugged into its system, the unit was already rogue.
It calls itself Murderbot. How's private?
It's a killing machine.
Murderbot?
Can you stop calling it Murderbot? It's terrifying.
You know what I mean? That's what it calls itself, so I am just being respectful.
Do you think we can trust it?
It seems like it's going through something.
Eye contact.
What the hell? You could have killed me.
There was a chance, yes. But everything turned out fine.
This one's going to be released weekly, but at the beginning, 2 episodes off the back, and then you wait a week for each episode. And you also saw it's based on series. So it's based on the award-winning book series, The Murderbot Diaries by Martha Wells. And it's all led by Alexander Skarsgård.
Yes.
But it looks really interesting. It's been compared to a workplace comedy of hating what you're good at, but you got to do it anyways.
I love the name.
Yeah, even a coming-of-age story. So, yeah, it'll be a good one to watch. I think you'll be able to flip it on and just sit back and enjoy.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. And next up, something else you can enjoy is the new Stanley Tucci series coming out. So stay with us. Welcome back to Hollywood Hits. Next up, Stanley Tucci, a favorite here on the show, has a new show coming out, and we're going to take a look at it right now.
Whoa, that is delicious. Oh man, oh, stop it! Wow. Now I'm more hungry.
Me too.
I'm Stanley Tucci, and I believe that the best way to understand what makes a country and its people unique is through their food.
Okay, mangiamo.
And this is true nowhere more than Italy.
This is a secret.
Oh, really? Because it's going to go on television, and then, you know.
Where even the shape of your pasta and the sauce you serve it with.
I love that.
differentiates the character and history of each region sharply from the next.
Nice. You smell that?
It is amazing. You have sustained this culture for thousands of years.
We feel our root very strongly. Maybe you could wear a dirndl?
A dirndl? I could.
He totally could.
Exploring the
How do you pull it
complex
off?
connections between the land,
Pesto. Pesto.
whoa, the people,
My father has been working here for 20 years. It's a family business now. It's in my blood.
and the food they eat
Oh my God, it's so good.
in order to
Never seen it so
discover the
excited.
essence
know.
of each region.
Ora.
No.
No, yes, please. It's a big honor.
It's an honor for me. Are you kidding? In a country I love. Italy.
Gotta love Stanley Tucci.
Love Stanley Tucci.
Yes, yes. So this is a National Geographic show.
Okay.
And he's calling it more than just a travel vlog, more
Okay.
than just a food show.
Okay.
So it's more about like the actual experience.
Yeah. He was talking about like learning the country through the food.
Yes,
so.
and I think he's the perfect person to do something like this
Mm-hmm.
because we were saying that he's very sophisticated, very classy. He has a lot of poise, knows how to carry himself, but he's also just seems like the sweetest, most down-to-earth man.
really does seem relatable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like when you watch him in his interviews with the people of Italy, he's just like their best friend.
Yeah.
He knows how to make people feel comfortable. And you know
Humble.
what? The whole country of Italy knows how to make you feel comfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
yeah.
very welcoming and he's very welcoming.
Yeah.
And he's Italian. Super excited about
I
this
like
one.
it.
Yeah.
That one looks really good. We love Tucci.
Yes.
Well, here's a unique one for you. This one is called Love, Death, and Robots. It's coming for another season on Netflix.
Oh.
And if you're confused, I gotcha. I'll explain it all.
This world, it's a clenched, feculent sphincter. It cries out for a savior.
Wait, is
It cries out for me.
it half animated?
It's
Partially animated?
yes. So it's episodes,
Okay.
and they're all standalone.
Okay.
And it's all different types of
Got a problem
animation.
with that?
Okay.
It was the end of the world.
We still got
That
each other. When the
big
time
scary
comes,
baby.
we gonna take back what's ours.
I have a proposition. I will give you the earth if you will
Worship me.
Do we have a deal, sir?
And so,
So is this kind of like Black Mirror where episodes
Yeah.
can't stand alone?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What begins? She can't
And so the cast is different every.
Yeah.
It's one of the fallen.
This dude eats a lot of lentils. If he ever
That's
lights
a cool
candle,
animation
we
style
are
claymation.
all going
Uh-huh.
to die. Kill me now.
I was dead when you came here. You saved me.
you have them.
They are called fountains.
Sample my power, foul creature.
Let the race begin! A contest of heroes worthy of this celestial union.
Is it John Oliver? Is the voice?
And yeah.
Ooh.
Standalone episodes.
Okay.
But the cool thing about this is every episode has a different animation studio attached to it. So that's why you're seeing all of these different styles of animation. And some of them are way more realistic, bringing reality into the animation world. Some of them are straight animated, claymation.
yeah.
And you heard some voices like Kevin Hart, John Oliver. In the past, we've had Michael B. Jordan. Tons of voice actors for this, but then some of them are just, animated with no big names attached to it either.
So you said there are different animation studios tied to each episode.
Yes.
But who's coming up with the storyline? Is there a central?
No, all their own storylines. So
okay.
they're not connected in
but
in
like
any
is
way.
each studio developing their own? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. They come up with the whole thing. So the first episode for this new season actually features the Red Hot Chili Peppers in concert as puppets. They're marionette puppets. So I think that one's going to be
cool.
Yeah, that one's going to be
I'll
really
watch that one.
exciting.
All right. Well, up next, we're talking about some headlines in Hollywood. welcome back to Hollywood Hits, where we've got some Hollywood headlines to share with you. We just talked about Stanley Tucci in our previous segment, and now we're going to talk about him again because he was in the award-winning film Conclave.
Yes.
And as many of you might already know, the conclave happened recently, and there is now a new pope.
Yes. And what's really interesting about all of this is that an article came out that the movie Conclave was actually used as almost like a teaching resource for papal candidates, and for like the whole, cardinals. For all the cardinals. For a second I was like, that's strange. But then I thought about how so much research goes into making these films. So that Conclave showed the process. It of course dramatized the details, but showing the process of how to pick a pope, and that was all based in research of truth. And so I thought that, and then I thought, we haven't picked a new pope in what, like 10 years, 15 years? Francis, I think, was declared pope in like 2013. It's been a long time. It's been a while. So a lot of these cardinals have never been through that.
That's true.
So I thought, okay, that's pretty cool. That you can make a movie that's going to actually teach this world the intricacies of what it takes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Very cool. I also read kind of like some fun facts, or did you know that during the conclave, they're not allowed to eat ravioli or stuffed chicken, like a whole chicken, because you could send secret messages. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, see, there is truth in the conclave. All of those little things that they had to be so secretive about. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That is a good fun fact.
Right?
Okay, here's another Hollywood headline for you, and it's important for us because maybe one day this will be us. Okay. Golden Globes has added another award category. Podcast.
Woo!
And if you didn't know, we have a Hollywood Hits podcast. You can get it wherever you get your podcast. But it's influential podcasts that, they're like the top 25 podcasts in the world, right?
Yes.
So you've got already hearing names like Joe Rogan's podcast, Call Her Daddy, Theo Vaughn's podcast, all of those that are just like millions upon millions of followers.
Yeah. Podcasts
they're no joke.
They're no joke.
So listen to ours too.
Yeah, listen to ours.
Your last Hollywood Hits headline for the day is all about sequels. Did you see this?
Yes. I saw some sequels are coming out.
Yeah, tons of sequels. Yes. But the one that I just saw, the officially announced Practical Magic sequel. It's a 1998 movie starring Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman, reprising their roles. So they're going to be in the sequel. And you heard one, but it's unofficial.
It's unofficial. It's Katherine Heigl in talks to make a sequel for 27 Dresses.
Oh, I would be here for it. And thanks for joining us on the show. If you missed anything, you can catch up on YouTube. We have our full show, including trailer reactions.
Yes.
And then connect with us on social media. We have Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, Hollywood Hits. Just find us there. For Hollywood Hits, I'm Denise Cabello.
I'm Ariel Twill.
See you next week.